Okay, so sheet 2, if we have a look at question 1 about porridge. So to make porridge, Goldilocks mixes together 3 bags of oats. So these are all oats, along with 1 bag containing 20% of wheat bran, and the rest is oats. So this is your wheat bran, and the rest is oats. Now, the wheat bran, that's 20%, which we could also write as 1/5. So we've got 1/5 is wheat bran. So we've essentially got 1/5 of a bag out of 4 whole bags. So we've got 1/5 out of 4, which I could write as 1/5 times by 1/4, and so that is equal to 1/20. So 1/20 of the ingredients in porridge is wheat bran, and then we need to convert this to a percentage. So 1/20, the easiest way is to get your denominator to equal 100 by timesing by 5, times the numerator by 5, and you would get 5/100, which is equal to 5%. Question 2 says, Ivan, Tibor and Alex sat a test and achieved 85%, 90% and 95% respectively. Tibor scored just 1 more mark than Ivan. How many marks did Alex get? So Ivan got 85%, Tibor got 90%, and Alex got 95%. So if Tibor scored just 1 more mark than Ivan, then as the difference here is 5% and he scored 1 mark more, we can say that 5% is equal to 1 mark, and so 100% of the test would be equal to 20 marks. And I've got that by just timesing here by 20 to get up to 100, and timesing here by 20. So if 100% is 20 marks, as Alex scored 95%, 95% of 20 is equal to 19. So Alex scored 19 marks. And that would be your final answer. Okay, question 3 says 3/4 of the members of a junior tennis club are boys and the rest are girls. What is the ratio of boys to girls among these members? So if we write out boys to girls, now we've been given this as a fraction, so 3/4 are boys, which means that 1/4 of the members are girls. Now, to eliminate the fraction, we can times both sides by 4, which just eliminates the denominator, and we are left with the ratio 3:1, and that would be our final answer. Okay, question 4, titled Baby Boom, says the population of 5 cities, A, B, C, D and E, in 1998 and 1988 are shown on these scales. Which of the 5 cities showed the largest percentage increase in population from 1988 to 1998? Now, for population increase, we're looking at, for percentage increase, we're looking at percentage change. And so the percentage change is going to be your new value minus your old value, or initial value rather, divided by the old or initial value times by 100. So for city A, starts at 40 and increases to 50, so we've got 50 minus 40 divided by 40 times 100. Now that gives you 10 out of 40 times by 100. 10 out of 40 is 1/4, times by 100 gives you 25%. City B increases from 50 to 70, so we've got 70 take away 50 divided by 50 and then times that by 100. If we simplify that, that leaves you with 20/50 times by 100. Now 20/50 is the same as 2/5, which is equal to 0.4. Times that by 100 and you would get 40%. population in city C, we can see goes from 70 to 100. So there we would do 100 minus 70 divided by 70 times 100, which is equal to 30 over 70 times by 100. And using your calculator for that one, you would get that is 42 and 6/7 of 8%. Part D, or city D, the increase is from 100 to 130. So there we would be doing 130 minus 100 divided by 100 times by 100. The hundreds would cancel here, and you would just be left with 30%. And then in city E, it goes from 120 to 160. So we would do 160 minus 120 divided by 120 times by 100, which is obviously 40 over 120 times by 100, which would give 33 and 1/3%. And so the final answer would be C, has the biggest population increase overall. Okay, and question 5 talks us through the days of the week that the Pied Piper catches some rats. So on Monday, he catches 1,000. And then on Tuesday, he catches 10% fewer rats than on Monday. So you could either do 0.9 times 1,000, because he's had a 10% drop, so the multiplier here would be 0.9, which tells us he caught 900 on Tuesday. You could also find 10% of 1,000 and then subtract that, whichever method you prefer. On Wednesday, he caught 20% more than on Tuesday, so you could either do 1.2 times by 900, or you could find 10%, find 20%, and then add that on to 900, but 1.2 times 900 would be 1,080. And then on Thursday, he caught 30% fewer than on Wednesday. So because it's 30% less, the multiplier would be 0.7 times 1,080, and that would give you an answer of 756. And so how many rats did he catch in total? Well, if we add each of these values together, we've got 1,000 plus 900 plus 1,080 plus 756, which would give you an answer of 3,736 rats in total that week.